Welcome to the Northern Koi Pond. I thought I would just give you a quick rundown of my actual koi pond. I haven't really done that yet. I suppose I've done it with the photos of how it was built, but I haven't actually done a rundown yet. So the koi pond is just behind us there, and if you look at it, there it is from the front. We've got a little bit of, it's got the covers on. Covers are around about 35 metres. There's one big 25 metre polycarbonate on the bottom, that's square exactly, and the rest of them are just piled on top there, just to add extra benefit there. So first thing we'll do, I think, the fish think they're going to get fed, and the actual pond is 2.1 metres by 2.1 metres by 1.5 deep, which gives me around about 1500 gallons, and it's a block built sides, and it's around about 1.5 meters deep with a 4-inch bottom drain, aerated, and we've got this glass on the front here, which is two 12.5-inch sheets laminated, so it's 25 millimeters altogether. There's two laminations together, and that's forming the window there. The pond is actually fiberglassed, and that took a little bit of doing because of some problems I had, which I'll explain later, but it actually got fiberglassed. And on top of the pond here we've got the pergola, which keeps it nice and stops the rain getting at it. Also, it's really good because what I did was, I don't know if you can see that, but I built it so there's a bit of space in there under cover, so when it's raining or weather's not too nice or even snowing, I suppose, I can get under there and actually feed the koi and see the koi, and without actually getting wet. So that's really good. That was something I thought of, and really thought it would be a good idea to be able to have that, so I could actually see the fish without getting wet when it was raining. So on the top here we've got some jump guards. The jump guards are glass, and the posts there are marine stainless steel quality, and they hold the glass in, and luckily, I don't know if it's because of that, but I've never had a fish actually get out the pond, so that's done quite well. At the back there, you can see in the right hand corner there is a feeder, an auto feeder. I've got it up like that because when it was down on the actual rim of the pond, a lot of the condensation was coming up right into the food, and it was all starting to stick. So what I did was make that little runway for it and move the food up, and that's helped the load. It doesn't jam at all now. We've got a couple of bonsais on the back there, well, not real ones, but bonsais, and we've got our Buddha sitting on his throne. Up the top there you can see we've got a high bay light, which gives you an amazing amount of light when you switch it on. They're very reasonably priced, and the amount of light that it gives you is unbelievable. It actually shines. It can shine right through that 35mm of polycarbonate and light up the pond. That's how good it is. And all the other bits you can see there is part of the winch mechanism for taking up the polycarbonate cover. And if we come round here, we've got a winch motor there, and we've got cameras there, so watching the pond remotely. Over here, this is the winch switch to switch it up and down. So what we'll do is we'll bring the covers up. So let's see the fish. So you can see the aerated bottom drain there. That's going off there. So koi always get plenty of air. No shortage of air. And at the back there, you can see coming in from the backy shower. The backy shower is actually in the filter house itself. So that stops it from getting too cold by being exposed to the wind outside, and that's comes out there. It works really well, and it's fed by a couple of different systems. Over there in the corner we've got the skimmer, and the skimmer goes off there and through a pump and through one of my homemade filters and over the shower back in. I don't know if you can see it there, but the steam's coming off the pond there. The pond's out, I said 20 degrees C, and lovely and warm. As soon as you expose it to this colder weather, you get the steam all coming off it. There's a mixture of fish in here. Tried to get one of all the varieties that I like, that I've more or less got there. And what we'll do is I'll just switch off the bottom drain there, which we can do via the app. There we go, bottom drains off. Now you get a better view of the fish. Like I say, there's about 25 fish in there altogether, which is a lot for a small pond, but I've taken that into account with extra filtration, and hopefully that seems to be working quite well. And I'm not getting too many problems with regards to ammonia or nitrite. That's sorted in quite nicely. Show you is if we go around this way, I've got a couple of bits of storage there which are really useful for storing all the little odd bits of pipe and things like that. But, here's a nice little thing, this thermometer here. This is from Martin, Devon Koi Pond. I won it one time when I was on his YouTube site. And if you haven't seen it, it's well worth going to have a look at Martin's site. He's very knowledgeable, has a lot of ideas, and lets you see exactly how he keeps his pond going. It's well worth a look. Devon Koi Pond. And here's the auto feeder. feed that automatically drops down there. Okay, well, I'll show you what happens with the auto feeder. We can press this one here, and you should see some food come out. The way it works is it turns round in the bottom and drops the food out. There it goes. Right, so you get some more food. The other thing I've done is, if you look over towards the skimmer there, stop the food going down the skimmer. I've actually automated it, and I've got a pump that comes on, and it's timed to come on just before the automatic feeder goes off. And that stops that puts some air out at the front of the skimmer, which stops the food actually going down the skimmer. So that works quite well. And like I say, that comes on just before the food's dispensed. Here it is at the back there. There's the butter. On that. There's the fish. Getting some more food there. On the feeder. Spin you around. Here. You can see the air source heat pump. This is the one this is the thing that's keeping them warm up to 20 degrees. So that does a really good job. It's a Thermatech 9 kilowatt. I've had it about 18 months now, I think. It's been no problem. Worked really good. Got the extra heavy duty feet on it, which have been really, really good. You get very, very little sound from it. You can hardly hear anything. It's also got the Wi-Fi module up there. And we've got a cover over the top of it to stop the snow and everything and the rain falling down onto it. And we've got an isolation switch there, so I can isolate it whenever I'm doing any work. It works all at the back. And here is the display, which is a touch display, so you can see that. Very, very easy to use. And it's 19.6 degrees there. An input temperature of 3.9 degrees. See? So it's quite a big difference. Okay, lastly, we've got the filter house here. I'll just open the door. Have a quick look in. This is where all the filtration happens. This is my storage space, everything to do with that. But I think we'll save that for another video. I'll explain exactly what's going on in here. You can see various bits and pieces over there. Air filters, sorry, air pumps, storage all on the top there. Get over the corner. Homemade flow filter, and then various lots of tangles of wire. I've got to sort it out sometime. just keep adding something extra and you think, oh, I'll tidy it up later. You never quite get around to it, do you? So that's the filter house. Like I say, I'll explain that all to you on another occasion. Now that you've actually seen the pond. So I'll have one last look at the fish here. Just have a little look at them from inside the pond. Thanks to all you subscribers out there, all the old ones and the new ones. Please subscribe, ring that bell and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys.